The aroma of vanilla and sugar, a symphony of scents, filled the kitchen. It was late, the world outside was hushed. But in here, a different kind of magic was brewing. I was on a mission, a nocturnal quest of sorts to bake, something that would make someone smile. It wasn't just any someone. It was someone whose smile was a sunrise, whose laughter was a melody. And lately, those smiles and melodies had been a little scarce. Life, as it often does, had thrown a few curveballs, casting shadows where there should have been light. So I decided to fight back with flour, butter, and a whole lot of love. The recipe was simple chocolate chip cookies, a classic, a comfort. I pulled out the ingredients, each one a promise of sweetness. The butter, cold and firm, softened under the warmth of my hands. The sugar, a cascade of white crystals, sparkled in the dim light. I measured and mixed, the rhythmic clatter of the utensils, a soothing counterpoint to the quiet of the night. As the dough came together, I tasted a tiny bit just to make sure. Yes, it was perfect. I rolled the dough into little balls, each one a tiny hope, a miniature gesture of care. The oven, a metal sentinel, hummed to life, promising warmth and transformation. While the cookies baked, I cleaned the kitchen, the methodical movements, a form of meditation. Each swipe of the cloth, each scrub of the sink, was a way of clearing the space, both physically and emotionally. The air filled with the intoxicating scent of baking cookies, a fragrance that could chase away any gloom. Finally, the timer beeped, announcing the end of the baking cycle. I opened the oven door, and there they were, golden brown circles of pure joy. I carefully transferred them to a wire rack, letting them cool. The anticipation was almost unbearable. When they were finally cool, I carefully arranged the cookies on a plate. I added a glass of milk, a small yet significant detail. Then, I tiptoed to the room where my someone was sleeping, a plate of warmth and sweetness in my hands. I placed the plate on the nightstand, a silent offering, a whispered promise. The next morning, I woke to the sound of laughter, and there on the plate were only crumbs. The sunrise was brighter that day, the melody sweeter, and in that moment, I knew the night I stayed awake to bake. Something that would make someone smile was a night well spent.